Hey, just so everybody knows, we recorded that intro uh, 48, 80 minutes ago, and I just thought it would be funny to do a post intro to tell you that the intro you're about to hear is not true. We don't talk about any of that. I did say like five things about the port, but it's just a chilling episode, dude. This is
Slow
going
week.
back to the roots, two dudes and like maybe 15 to 20 people listening to them for about 10 minutes. You know, we used to be in college. Now
We're two
going back
super old teens.
we're going back to college, dude. Learn about that and more on this
Oh
episode of
man,
Ricker and Bond.
damn, does time fly?
It does. It's Ricker, it's Bond. Probably the best episode you'll ever hear. On this episode, we got the strike at the port ending after long, egregious probabilities of nothing happening. It happened in 2 days, as well as Johnny
Yeah.
Ive. No,
Oh,
please.
that was awkward. Oh fuck.
Please, please, after you.
Just go with it. Johnny I was caught sneaking around with his side bitch, Sam Altman. We're gonna get into that drama.
In the oldest of all olds, Dish and DirectTV are combining into one completely obsolete company in 2024. It's Ricker, it's Bond. You've seen us on Instagram, and now you're.
That's the story you're here for. That last one. So stick around.
How come you don't want me, man? You know that new style you looking for? If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight. What's up? Hello. What cool this thing?
Can't beat the fucking Clippers. Y'all make me sick with this shit.
Well, listen to this.
Politicians are a lot like that. They should be changed frequently for the same reason.
Yo, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to listen to Ricker and Bond.
We find it now.
Protect the city.
Wow, Bonjen. The port strike ends as workers agree to tentative deal on wages and contract extension. What a world.
Yeah, what a world. Why don't you fill me in on that?
Maybe I should have started with the OpenAI one.
Damn, what a hard launch. Fuck.
Oh, a little millennial terms, nice. I might
No
take this
hello, no
Clippers.
how's your day? Just straight into it.
I'm
Okay.
taking this Clippers hat off. You can say how your day is as I don't hear it. I get
Oh,
hot in here. This is actually a San Diego Clipper hat from the 50th anniversary when they played at the Staples Center and not in Inglewood. Oh, there was one more thing. uh,
what?
I basically post stuff on Instagram and then whatever does well makes its way to the top of the topic list. But there's going to be a Costco being built in South LA at Baldwin Hills, if you've ever heard of it, which I haven't really, but it's like
Baldwin Hills.
Crenshaw.
Oh, is it where that I mean there's actually a couple places to build.
I don't
But
know
is
if
it where the mall is?
I don't know. I don't know if Baldwin Hills is a nice place or an unnice place or a place for development, as some people in the real estate biz say.
I think Baldwin Hills is nice.
It does
Actually,
feels.
it has its nice it has like pretty big houses. It's kind of like where the richer black people live in LA
I see.
because it's like in South LA, but it's like in between like where we used to live and like on your way to the airport, like that kind of area
Mm-hmm.
ish. But
There's
you
a
know, it has a nice houses.
Costco being built and apartments above it. Now that I know it's kind of not exactly the lowest income bracket ever, it doesn't really make a lot of funny, but I thought that was kind of interesting.
I bet there's some pushback on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, especially from like the people that live in that area.
NIMBYs, not in my backyard, which
Yeah.
I can attest to. Is everyone wants to build apartments, a lot of apartments in a very cramped amount of space. But yes, that was on the top of the Ricker and Bond Instagram insights.
Let me see. Where is this? What street? Coliseum Street. Where's that?
Probably next to Intuit.
I don't think it's like Inglewood area.
I mean, it's
I mean,
bald.
I could be mistaken. It's Coliseum Street. That's not the street with the fucking Coliseum, is it? I don't think
Yeah.
so. I need to look at a map. But yeah, I don't know, dude.
It's just east of Culver City.
I love fucking Costco, but
Costco's nice. It's also just west of Lamert, but like kind of like
Leimert Park.
I mean Crenshaw's in between Baldwin and Lamert.
I used to fucking walk those streets
I
when I lived in my apartment after Adobe. Those were the days. Those
right.
were the days.
I went to music shows down there, and one time it was a show for a dude that got shot and survived. And I was near a speaker, and he was like, white people used to never be able to come down here. And he looked at me.
Damn, that's a little hostile, but he's
Well,
right.
it was like things have changed, and I don't know if it was like good or bad, but he's like, now it's nicer or whatever.
Okay, I know exactly where this is.
All right, let's talk about it.
Is next to that Rouse. Is that the McDonald's? If I'm thinking correctly, right off of La Brea. Oh,
Sure.
that's where it is. Oh man, my mother used to live in that area. Okay,
Right.
she'll be thrilled to hear there's going to be a Costco there.
There is a Target nearby, so Targets are always kind of a nice place.
If you've ever seen the HBO hit series Insecure, it takes place in that area.
I haven't. Is that what the Weekend made?
No, that was with Issa Rae. I watched it and I had the thought, this is good, but does it deserve to be on HBO?
I guess we're talking about the Weekend now. Oh, geez.
Oh, geez.
Timeless is good. I like it better than Heartless.
You like Timeless? Bro, I just can't get into Timeless. I don't know what it is.
Well, you
I
got
don't know what it is. I just don't like Playboy Cardi.
right, but just listen to it like it's not like you don't know because I barely know. I've probably listened to zero Playboy Cardi songs,
Is
but
it me?
also produced by Pharrell and some other people. Mike Dean.
Mike Dean has produced pretty much everything he's made since like After Hours.
At the end of the song, Abel is like, I feel like skateboard P, which is a little hat tip because that was old Pharrell's old name. And the Neptunes. And he was like, oh, it sounds like '03 Neptunes. Anyways, I like
Who
the
said that? Abel
interpretation.
said that?
Yep, 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 yep.
Is it me or is he fumbling this rollout for this new album?
Ah, why do you say that?
I say that because one, remember when After Hours was coming out, all the music videos were amazing. It was like a movie, each music video. And what have we gotten with this rollout? We've gotten an Apple commercial and we've gotten,
A
in my
classic little
opinion,
rap song video.
yeah.
Well,
And
what was the Heartless video? Was it cooler?
the Heartless was fucking, he's just running around at Las Vegas with Metro Boomin licking frogs.
That is kind of cool. There is also an old Adobe House video of XO Loverboy 420 reacting to that, which happens to be me.
So that rollout was beautiful in my opinion. And then the next album, Donovan, he just like there was no rollout. He just released it pretty much. This, I don't know, like, and I appreciate that, do that. Either one or the other. This is like he's been fucking teasing it for a year, it feels like, with fucking these stupid ass trailers and these stupid ass pictures on Instagram. Having shows
On
in
shows.
Brazil and Australia where he's like singing the new music. And then like these fucking music videos are horrible. Like, I don't know. That's that right there. Forget being you used to be indie and now you do pop music. I don't care about that. This right here is the definition of selling out by accepting a check in exchange for like putting out shitty artistry. My opinion. And
Uh,
I am disappointed that this happened from the weekend.
sure. I still think I liked the music either way. So I think that because especially from the other singles of the last albums, they were all just like kind of the like little breathers in the album that it's like, okay, this is kind of like uppity and poppity, but it's also like not super flowy with the rest of the album, which I'm cool with because I know that the rest of the album will probably sound not like those two singles or a little darker and cooler.
I hope it sounds interesting.
I think
because
it,
I like Dancing in the Flames. I think it's like, it's you listen to it in the grocery store or fucking while you're
right,
shopping at Old Navy or
few
something.
singles, and then the rest of the album's like super intricate and darky and Don FM-y.
But even his fucking pop songs like Blinding Lights had very good music videos.
Yeah.
Like that whole thing was a story. We don't know what story's going on here yet.
Well, yeah, you do. He's like crashing out and he's going to the light. And
I
then
bet you he had like
there's
a
rap.
beautiful music video planned with like a fucking storyboard and he's gonna make it
Yeah.
beautiful. And then Apple was like, "Yo, Abel, you want some money, bro?"
There'll probably be something else, but I quite liked the music tree of it, musicality of it, and I do kind of just wish it would just an album and not singles dropping, but
That would be cool.
I kind of want to listen to it. Oh, also the thumbnail for Dancing in the Flames is also the same thumbnail position wise for Heartless, except now his glasses are blacked out. In the Heartless
Really?
video, yeah, I'm scrolling through YouTube and I'm acting like the Weekend Instagrams that do all this stuff. But yeah, if you look up the Weekend on YouTube and then look at the thumbnails. Yeah, pretty freaking artistic thumbnails right there, dude. Also, the timeless cover art is pretty cool. It's like, oh, it's the end.
Damn it, Abel.
I like the music. Anywho's, the
Drop the
airport
album,
strikes.
please.
What?
Drop the album,
Yeah.
make some bitchin' music videos.
I'm okay without music videos, but like all the like after hours music videos, I barely even watched.
They were like,
Very
I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I think The Weeknd, like besides maybe Kendrick Lamar, puts like the most like thought
true,
into
true,
his music videos.
true, true, true. I'm
So
also thinking that like freaking Dancing in the Flames wasn't even gonna be a music video, and then he picked something that was singular. To
bro, that was
go around.
like
Dancing in
what
the
if he didn't
Flames,
even make that song out of like by himself? Apple was like, we need a song, make
Dancing
one.
in the Flames is like a track 11 type of thing out of like a track of 13 tracks. Thought it was all right.
It's like even not only that, and you know what makes this worse? Oh, I forgot to mention the fucking guy that shot that video is the like he did all the photography and most of the videos for After Hours. Like he was like the creative director of the visuals on that. So to see a real artist like that take a check and be like, okay, we're just gonna film this whole thing on the iPhone in a black studio, that is disappointing as well.
What's the acoustic video look like? I'm clicking on it right now.
The acoustic video is just him, just like it's just black all around him, and he looks mysterious, and he's just singing. It sounds beautiful, but it's just like him singing.
I
It's
didn't
not like
chance. YouTube is really pushing these ads upon you.
YouTube is fucking crazy,
It
just
looks like
a
he's doing
cash
a
machine.
freaking XXL freestyle. The Dancing
Yeah,
with the Flames acoustic. He also looks kind of different. I mean, we're really talking about the weekend a lot because it's kind of been a light week, but this is classic Rick Rambon, and it's weekend era. I also went,
he
since we're talking about it, I went to a freaking uh, I there was like a concert festival in San Diego that happens twice a year, and the first day I went outside of it and just like went in a parking lot and listened, and I saw Disclosure, which was really cool. And then the second day, Gesaffelstein was
or
playing.
Scheffelstein. Steen.
I did not watch him, and I don't think I would have loved it. It's
Did I
kind of
see
like
him?
Gesaffelstein. Um, but he played,
Apparently, he has a really cool set.
yeah, like the music or like the setup.
Like the setup. Apparently, he uses some technology that like makes like his background darker than the color black.
Ah,
It's weird.
yeah, he
Yeah.
loves black stuff. He's the Dark Prince of whatever.
And he's all like chromatic or in something.
His
Interesting.
his tables are like two crystals, but I didn't watch that. I watched some other house stuff.
Where was this? Where were you?
San Diego, dude. It's a Crossed Festival.
This was recently.
It was this weekend.
Do you just go to things now?
Okay, listen. About and you witness it about once a year. I go outside. I go to LA usually. Usually there's a boiler room. I use boiler room as my excuse to go to events. And that's usually a once a year thing, maybe twice a year. Maybe a homie comes in San Diego. I'll go to a bar or something. And that's, I drink maybe 4 times a year.
But like this
This
thing
year,
this weekend, this year, now you just do
this year
everything.
it was stretched. All right, what's usually is like one LA weekend was like 2 to 3 months of going to some music events and some parties, like which means like 4 parties. But yeah, I went to a rave.
Damn, I haven't been to a proper rave in a long
Dude,
time.
go to Cross next year. I went with my sister. My
That's
family member, which
interesting.
is kind of weird. I definitely enjoy going more by myself slash with a friend, so I can just like go wherever I want and don't want to like look back and make sure my family member isn't gone or like raped.
Yeah. Were
Uh,
you guys like sober?
yeah, yeah. In fact, she had 2 drinks and I had zero.
I don't know. I don't know if I could do that.
I
I
can,
can't.
especially with not that I do drugs or anything, family members listening, but yeah, my family member was like, I get how people do drugs here, but sometimes you smoke a joint and you're kind of like full of anxiety or something, or you go to a Flog Gnaw Fest in 2018 and you're freaking real high, and then Kanye West does blah 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 blah, and you think you're getting shot at because you could definitely get shot at. There's always the shot. You always look for the emergency exit. Make sure you're around it.
Oh yeah. I'm getting to the point where I don't really like concerts now.
Yeah.
Like I think the input most times for me doesn't like equal or exceed the joy of the output.
Have you been to things that are like rave slash festival things, or just like one band concert?
Both. I haven't been to like a rave festival thing since like before COVID, I feel like.
They, I mean, in terms of input output, you see at least a few acts, and you could go for a freaking whole day, but there's no re-entry. But it's a solid 4 hours of like 4 to 5 acts.
Yeah, I mean, I get tired.
Yeah,
If I'm fucking, I can't go sober because I'll be bored. I'll be like, why the fuck am I here?
gotta dance, dude.
If I smoke, I mean, that's fine. But like at some point, I don't even get high anymore. I'm just smoking to smoke. And
It's
then
still kind of fun.
if I get drunk, then I'm fucking sober in 30 minutes. So I gotta find
Yeah,
another.
that's why I also didn't like drinking because then you get for sure more tired.
Yeah. And then like harder drugs, like I'm fucking anxious all the time
Yeah,
now. I'm
that's a
afraid I'm gonna
no.
do
That's a no
fentanyl.
go.
So
That's a no
I'm
go.
just like, oh, what's the point? Unless it's like an artist I really fucking like I really fucking like. Like I wanted to go see Tim's. I don't know if you know her.
No,
With
Tim.
did
That's Tim
she was on
Scott.
a few no, she was on a Future song.
Ah,
She does you've heard her before. Yeah. I
I'm
fucking how's
I'm
her
looking
song
at
go?
her. Love
You
me,
would like
me,
her. You
me
would
and
like
you.
her. Listen to some Tim's. But I don't know. $250 for tickets at the Greek Theater. So
Right.
I don't know
That's
if
kind
I
of
will do that.
yeah.
So
That's kind of a lot.
that's how much Brent Faiyaz tickets were too. And
That's
they
I
might have
think
been more. I think they might have been like 300.
it's a little bit of an LA premium
I to be
for like
fair,
Vegas
I
seats.
did look like on the day of the show,
Ah, yeah, yeah, me too.
but but I was like, dude, 300 for Brent Faiyaz? Who the fuck is
That is some premium pricing.
that's like fucking I
Like
think the weekend
nosebleed?
tickets were well, he doesn't play a theater where it's nosebleed. It's like fucking I'm pretty sure it's like all standing and then there's a balcony.
Ah,
I'm pr-
like an indoor theater.
Yeah, but like the weekend tickets were like 400. And
Yeah,
that to me was like
stadium.
fair for the
Yeah.
week. Yeah, stadium, you know? So I'm like, why the fuck is Brent Faiyaz paying charging $300?
Sounds like a freaking local little strip mall joint on a Friday.
Yeah, it's like a fucking one of these theaters downtown, but
Yeah.
I was like, nah, dude.
Well,
Maybe if it was like 150, maybe.
I also enjoy like techno music, which is pretty like artist ambiguous. So you can kind of just like music and like go to and enjoy yourself as these people play like music that any artist would play. Although now I'm beginning to recognize techno artists by name. It's pretty sick.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. There's a kid named I Hate Models.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah,
Is he good? Is he next up?
I think he's already up, dude. I think he's already up. Disclosure was
98
banging.
months.
I didn't see their whole thing, but Disclosure was really good, and I liked Disclosure when I was in like high school.
Yeah, they've been around since forever.
Yeah, Stein was there, and then other people I didn't know.
You think it gets old for them just playing raids every night?
Dude, I was watching stuff, and they literally played at like headline San Diego, and then headline whatever Portola is in LA the day after.
Just like, yeah, dude, let's just get this bag.
It's literally that my family members like, yo, like they're getting off the stage. I was like, what did they do after? I was like, it's freaking hotel and then France.
They're probably not even friends anymore.
Dude, first of all, the branding is immaculate because they're just some freaking blokey ass chubby British dudes. And you think because of the branding of the like the stick figure faces that they're just freaking blonde, blue-eyed, studly jawed out dudes from Malibu, and they're not.
You think they just play 10 shows, go on a bitchin' vacation, play
Right.
10 shows, go on a bitchin'
They
vacation?
draw, dude. That's a draw.
Yeah.
They'll probably draw forever, but the people that they draw are like 30, pushing 40 now. So,
Bro, they will draw forever
well, I mean,
because
especially if you're like electronic music, you can kind of just pop up. A lot of the kids
just pop up
like
like anywhere.
well, festivals,
Oh,
festival circuit.
I would think that the festival, like electronic festivals, are more production work than regular festivals.
Production work,
Yeah,
like lights.
lights and screens.
Yeah, a lot of lights, whole lot of lights.
Fuck,
Technically,
how much fucking energy do you think they just use for a show?
just 24 hours of just the grid usage. No cellular data, by the way, which I still don't understand. Where does my cellular go when I'm at a concert?
Apparently, the new Apple iOS update fixes that with
Bro,
satellite texting.
I using cellular,
What?
using cellular data, or like iMessage or what?
Like, so if you can't reach a cell tower, it'll like send your text messages to a satellite so you can send and receive them.
What about the internet, man? I tweet something about my plan, and boy, it was not very fluid after the transaction went down. I was getting spotty internet.
When was this?
This was like yesterday.
Oh, yeah, bro. I was working this fucking festival trying to let some homies in and I couldn't even text them. And they're waiting outside. And I'm just like, wow, that satellite bullshit would be great right now. But
Yeah, man. My outings. I got one more. Okay, this last one was spur of the moment, and there's one more concert I'm going to next week that I got a couple months ago because I was inebriated and I like the artist in there in San Diego. So there's the last one before the last one, and then
SDZ.
you know,
SDZ,
oh,
baby.
those,
I'm listening to this audiobook about the founding of Uber
uh-huh.
called Super Pump. Super interesting. Didn't know it was that tumultuous in the beginning. It was basically like a big ass frat house for a long time. A lot of things went unchecked. A lot of guys did some bad stuff to women that was swept under the rug. Uh,
For some
but
reason
like,
that makes a lot of sense with the transportation service. It feels
yeah,
very collegey.
but like no one cared because Uber was not printing money, but growing, baby, day over day over day.
Growth is good, but they were getting funding.
They were getting
No red.
funding. People were, or firms were investing lots of money into, for a while, was a criminal enterprise, um, because it was operating illegally in a lot of cities. And they were putting things in the code that, like, for example, when Philadelphia started arresting drivers and trying to impound their cars, the Uber engineers put a thing in the Uber code where if you were a cop and you tried to call an Uber, like, they would just never stop for you.
Oh,
Or
just for like vindictive reasons or to get the car back out or just to
because
be little bratty boys.
the police officers were calling Ubers pretending to be drivers, and then when they would get picked up, they would arrest the driver because driving for Uber was illegal.
Alrighty.
And so Uber was trying to get around that by doing all this stuff using technology.
When was the founding?
2009, I think, 2010.
Public in 2019. Jeez.
Yeah.
Really?
Super,
I did not remember
super
that. Yeah.
salacious stuff. Am I using that word right? Salacious?
Yeah. We can do a definition even. I got the internet. Having or conveying undue or inappropriate interest in sexual matters. So, explicitly sexual.
Oh, I see. Okay, so kind of salacious stuff, partly salacious stuff. Like, what else was going on? Like
March
Uber was
2009.
tracking people like a shit ton, like more than they should have, like tracking them when they got out of their cars, like got out of Ubers because they wanted as much data as possible. And Apple has like App Store rules where like you can't like do shit like that. So what Uber did was they fucking geofenced one of their app updates. Geofence meaning like it basically behaves differently, like in a based on a location that you draw. And so when they submitted the app to update to Apple, they put a geofence around Apple headquarters so that Apple wouldn't find that code that tracked people, right? Um, but the person that was approving the code wasn't even in Cupertino. He was somewhere else. So they found the code. Apple was pissed. They threatened to pull Uber off the App Store, which would have ruined the company. Um, yeah, there was that. Fucking just lots of shit. Fucking the things they were doing to battle taxi companies. Like taxi drivers were murdering Uber drivers in South America, pulling them out of cars and like fucking just beating them on the streets. Like Uber had to
Kalanick
deal with
and
that.
Camp, the two founders.
Yes.
Camp was
Kalanick did
the
all the work. Camp kind of just like chilled.
Camp was the CEO of StumbleUpon. Did you ever use StumbleUpon?
No, but I remember Stumble Upon.
StumbleUpon was nice.
Yeah, and I don't know if you remember Uber was before Uber X, it was like a
Uber Cab.
yeah, it was like a fucking luxury
Uh,
cab service. And then like it didn't blow up until people started being able to use their own cars to be drivers.
In 2010, the company received its first major funding, a 1.3 million round, not a lot, led by First Round Capital. An
Yeah, I wonder
11
what that's
million
worth now.
Series A by Benchmark. Uber went on to expand. December 2011, Kalanick announced that Uber had raised 37 million in a Series B financing from Menlo, Bezos, and Goldman Sachs.
They were burning so much cash because they had to do whatever they could to get drivers. So they were fucking paying drivers to drive. They were buying them iPhones, giving them out for free. They were fucking paying to like get laws passed. They were burning
2016,
cash. It was
a
crazy.
global loss of 3.8 billion in 2016. Also in 2016, another raise, 3.5 billion from Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund. Did you know?
Oh yeah, that was in the audiobook too. One of the guys from that fund sits on Uber's board or did. I don't know if he still does.
Classic Saudi.
Um,
Gotta love it.
they
Also
were trying to
owned.
go into self-driving cars
Mhm.
briefly. They hired a guy from Google who was developing Waymo early on. And I don't know if you remember this, he took some classified Google documentation to his self-driving car startup called Auto, which was acquired by Uber. Google found out, sued him. Think he might be in jail. Um, it was a whole thing. And the new CEO axed the self-driving car like position or like anything having to do with self-driving cars. So we'll see if that hurts them in the future.
2017, a female former Uber engineer did a 3,000 word blog post that alleged that Uber's corporate culture it was highly hostile, sexist, and offensive. Uh, Sick segue, I watched the Ellen DeGeneres comedy special.
Hmm.
I liked it a lot. It was very 90s comedian, but it was funny. I giggled. I laughed.
What did she do again?
I guffawed. People said she was mean.
Oh,
And
oh, she was mean.
then
She
her
wasn't.
jokes.
She wasn't having freak offs, was she?
I don't think any of the freakouts, dude. There was a freaking a Diddy in French Montana clip that on her show, and it was French Montana being very like I don't see him often, but he was being kind of like shyish and like looking down and stuff. And he, this is obviously the angle that the clip was kind of portraying, but he was saying how he met Diddy for the first time. He's like, yeah, he flew me out, bring all your friends, fly you out to New York. And then he laughs, and then Ellen's like, okay. Like she knew what a
She definitely knows, bro.
what a rich gay celebrity would do to another celebrity, perhaps.
Did
Allegedly.
you see that video with Diddy and Mike Tyson?
No.
Oh God, you'll love this video. They're like sitting on the couch together being interviewed, and it appears as if Diddy's hand is like touching Mike Tyson's thigh, and Mike Tyson picks up his hand and like moves it, and then fucking straightens up and like adjusts his coat like he's about to fucking like
Oh, Mr.
lay one
Tyson.
on him.
Mr. Tyson does not love the homosexuals. I can only imagine.
I'll send you that. That was a good clip. And fucking Diddy's just like looking dumbfounded.
I can only
Like,
imagine that. Just, I'm pretty sure, I won't say anything, but a rough and tumble man from New York with a lisp from the 1960s or whatever, 70s, doesn't swing that way.
yeah. Like for a man, you could tell Diddy's hungry for power because if he could make Mike Tyson submit, like
You know that very inspirational clip of him talking on the of Diddy on the phone on MTV, and he just got a deal, and he like hangs it up, and he's like, I can do anything.
I don't think I saw.
I've sampled it, and I've sampled it in a very inspirational beat, and yes, I can jaw feel the power hunger. That boy Diddy does love his power. For the keen listeners, you might always notice something happen around 30 minutes, where it seems like for some reason the flow of the conversation was halted, and then someone comes back and tries to bring up what they were talking about 10 minutes ago.
It's just you.
It's just you. You're high.
You're the crazy one,
You're
not
too
us.
high. Stop going to raves. You don't need to take drugs to enjoy literally the fastest paced tempo and a bunch of. I didn't really look at. There was some attractive female. There was a chick with a sick jacket that was like part Chargers jersey, and her husband was a lot less attractive than she was.
Don't you just hate when that happens? It's like, what a waste.
I was like, because there was also another dude beside them, and this dude was taller and more attractive than her husband. And I was like, and I got them confused. I was like, I bet those two are together. Then taller guy goes away, and here's the guy with a large chested woman in a sick Chargers jean jacket.
Damn. Should
Very.
have asked if you could join the relationship.
I have almost no doubt. There's a 59% chance that this man stands in the corners of hotel rooms with the
Wow, fucking
with the chair that's always there.
while Terrell swings through.
Terrell, Jim, either way,
Terrell,
both are black.
D'Angelo, Marquarius.
Those are three Mexican men.
Oh man, you know what I'm fucking craving right now? I'm fucking craving one of those fucking just greasy ass burger joints that you find like in South LA, like a fucking Jim's Burgers or a
Right.
Tam's.
Like a
Like some,
rocket or whatever that is.
yeah, like something that'll just fucking give you fucking diabetes.
I
I
don't
don't know
want to
why.
smash all the meat out of my patty.
Fuck, where can I get one of those? I
Big
just want
fish guy, you eat fish.
I
Rickenbacker,
actually
Rickenbacker.
I like fish. I enjoy it.
Big
Really good.
oyster guy.
Never had an oyster in my life.
Let's oyster it up. Let's go to Spain, dude. Go to Cornell.
I'm down.
Want to go to a
Let's do
rave
it.
in very, very techno rave in Manchester?
Manchester,
UK.
sure,
16-hour flight.
for a rave.
Yeah. Sweaty warehouse.
Are
Really.
you going?
Uh, there was a there was a it happens in like August next year, so I flirted with the idea.
That sounds fun.
Sounds like something.
Sounds like you're a free bird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
No
what they
wife,
call.
no kids.
That's true. Just going to concerts and
Just
staying
going to
inside,
concerts.
walking.
No
What is
no
also
mortgage.
free birdage is just staying inside and going for a walk, not having to go to a dinner, you know.
Yeah, fuck a dinner.
Raves and sitting inside are the birds of a same feather or whatever Billie Eilish said.
Maybe I should go to a rave. I don't know.
Come freaking next fall, they also have one in spring, but I'm not feeling the spring rave, you know.
Yeah. I I just feel like it's not as much fun as just like getting a drink and talking to someone.
It's true. It is. It's a little bit more fun than that, but
It might
very
be.
different.
Like,
You gotta just. I mean, you gotta be into like house music for a second or two.
yeah, I gotta enjoy the music.
Also, knowing a headliner as a normie would work. Disclosure was sick. Gescheiferstein was whatever.
Go
Get
Schafferstein.
into techno, dude.
Oof.
Dude, just bobbing your head, four on the floor. Nothing like it.
Oh shit.
I didn't like it until 2023 when I went to a boiler room. It's happened to me multiple times at concerts. Where I went to a concert one time in San Diego and it was like slightly stupid or whatever. And there was a punk band that was very famous called No Effects that opened for them. And kind of everybody was like, they were like older, like freaking 80s punk band, 90s punk band. Nobody was really like jiving to it. And then Slightly Stupid came on. And they're like, do you guys know who the F that was, dude? That was freaking No Effects. It was sick. And then
Damn.
I liked them after. And then in 2023, when I went on my LA excursion, there was a very heavy techno set at the Avalon, which you accompanied me to.
Ah yes, the Avalon.
The Avalon, where all the straight men go.
Had a lot of fun at the Avalon.
Have you? Is that not?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess a lot of gays just go there, but I thought it was kind of a gay club.
Really? No, it's just a venue that has different events. But that's not technically West Hollywood. I know you didn't say that, but that's where all the gays
Yeah,
live.
that's just Hollywood, eh?
And in West Hollywood, every club is a gay club.
Well, you know, the gays like to sprawl.
They do. Yeah.
I went and saw that and then kind of got into that, and now I like techno more. Also, very good for workouts. Good freaking hard style techno set. Freaking
Yeah.
160 BPM. Nice.
So you're a gym boy now.
I do. I will have to go. I didn't go yesterday.
Damn.
I was always a dumbbell. I was dumbbelling in my abode. But boy, those machines.
Bro,
They got
who are
heavy
you
weight.
telling?
They got heavy weights and you can pull down on them.
That's right.
You can pull down.
Like people love to tell me when I say go to the gym, they're like, "Oh, I do body weight exercises." Yada
Body-
yada yada.
Body weights can get you hella toned for real. They can get you nice tone, dude. You do a lot of push-ups. Maybe calisthenics is different, but
Yes, you're absolutely right. But here's the thing. I would never tell somebody to go to the gym if they're already in shape. So them just doing bodyweight push-ups tells me they're out of shape or bodyweight exercises. And honestly, I do only tell like people that are out of shape to go to the gym.
right.
Sorry, I'm an asshole. I don't know. Only if they ask me, why am I so fucking depressed and
No, that's
fucking,
good.
why am I so depressed and fucking feel like shit all the time?
Those
I just
people
say go to the
also
gym.
do freaking yearly daily push-ups, dude.
Or my favorite is why can't I get girls to notice me? I just say
Hella
go to the
whores.
gym.
You don't get hella whores because you're not freaking ripped, bro. And you're also 5'9".
Well, I always say if a girl is going to deny you, don't let it be because you're out of shape. It can be anything else, but don't let it be
Short.
that.
Because you're short, small, and white.
Bald, 23, going bald.
23 balls rough. Oh god,
That's
dude.
real rough. Fucking 5'3".
5'3" is a midget.
That's yikes. That's
5'6", 5'6", 5'9"
yeah,
is.
imagine you have a son and he's just short as fuck. Like something like he's like 4'6" or something. Like what do you do?
I mean, that's midget's kind of whatever. Just an average. I mean,
He's an
no.
average short guy.
Going through concerts as a tall real helps. You get to a certain place though. I was trying to get up towards the frontish, and after a certain amount, you're kind of like, all right, I'm kind of blocking
Just,
people's sight.
I'm just sucking up all the oxygen over here.
No, it's good up there. Then you start to get down. You just not a lot of arm room. It's kind of chicken winging it.
Yeah, gross.
Dude,
Close to people.
it is very close to people. Couldn't really see all the attractive whores.
Hmm.
I say that with respect. Love a good whore.
I mean, they're nice.
I know
They're
nothing of
fine.
drugs and nothing of whores for any family members listening. But
My
well,
boy couldn't keep the ladies off him at the boiler room.
that boiler room, uh, dude, I missed the dude like I loved that was playing there because I was eating a bison burger because at the boiler room
Where?
in LA, in the boiler room,
They had food there
they have food trucks that are $20,
for a bison burger. Was it
which is
good?
honestly, do you know what bison burger is, or just you know of the bison animal?
I know the animal. Was it
I didn't know if it was
the
a chain or not, but there was three stages at this across Union Station concert, and at the one before that year, it was at one place of this park. And so when this last set of the park was letting out, everybody was fleeing this area. It's like, oh, dude, I'm gonna be front and center for my boy Bonobo. Bonobo's a DJ, chill DJ, and I get a burger and I go back and like, all right, he's not freaking here yet. He's coming, I suppose. And then I go down and there's just a mob of people and like 20 minutes into this guy's set that I really wanted to see. But I also saw him in San Diego.
how long were the sets that you missed an entire set on
I
missing a
didn't.
burger?
I missed half of it. Probably
Damn.
I missed like 20, 30 minutes of it. And he probably played 40, 50.
Was the bison burger good?
It was good, very good. I also got free fries.
Nice. Nice, dude. Support your local LA food trucks.
Bison burger.
They're struggling out here.
Are they? I mean,
I don't know.
I doubt the festival trucks are like a food truck on freaking Lafayette Street.
I did a website for a food truck and he was just basically telling me like about the business. They have to pay a lot of money to go to those festivals.
Ah, I suppose.
Like between $5,000 to $10,000 sometimes.
Zoinks.
Yeah.
I guess 20, maybe 25 a pop. How much? 5,000 divided by 25. Everybody knows that's 200 people. Seems doable.
Plus you gotta pay your staff and fucking you gotta pay for the food.
Okay, 15,000.
Gas, fucking if you're
600 people.
hopefully they get that many customers. Maybe.
Go to the come down to San Diego. There's a bunch of just lost 25-year-old girls and boys that are dressing up like silly billies and flaunting through downtown to go to a Bayside park and listen to some music. Probably take some drugs, but it's more about the music.
What about the music? Not about the drugs.
Not about the drugs or using that as an excuse to take drugs.
San Diego.
San Diego, dude. Home of the San Diego Padres in the playoffs. This goes into our sports corner. Also of the San Diego Clippers, which is the minor league G League team, Gatorade League.
Have they played in that stadium yet?
They're playing in Oceanside.
But they haven't been into it yet to play a game, a home game.
Clippers. No, I think it should be this season, eh?
Yeah, because they're having concerts there.
Oh,
But
Clippies. Let's go
I
boats, baby.
I've been playing some 2K and they're playing in Into It though, and I'm like, they
Bro,
haven't even played here yet.
2K, I'm telling anybody who isn't into sports or likes sports but wants to follow it more, video games and repping, but more so the video games learns you the sport, learns you the players, you get attached, and you start to rep. That's how I got into basketball. That's why I like the Warriors.
Really? I thought you liked the
Rep.
Warriors because they were good.
No, they were bad at the time.
Uh,
Family member was in the Bay. I'm not obviously not going to support the Lakers because freaking gross.
yeah, you.
Obviously not going to support the Clippers because
Well, whoa, hold on a second.
we're the grossest team in the history of of all of basketball at the time. Even if I did know their San Diego lineage, maybe there would have been something there. But
Hey,
they weren't the boats as the boats are now, dude. Now they're just legit the boats, baby. Let's go boats.
yeah, but they
Clippers
still
are
kind of.
literally a boat. So, anyways, went to the closest team. Went to 2K. Monte Ellis at the time was on the team. Stephen Curry probably wasn't even on the team yet, or he was a rookie. I didn't know anything about basketball, and I was like, Monte Ellis could dunk really well. And then they traded Monte Ellis, and Monte Ellis was like the only basketball people I knew. And I was like, oh no, Monte. They traded Monte, and then Warriors happened, and they did their thing, and now they kind of suck.
Yeah,
My boy left, bro.
it's
My
kind of
boy
like
left.
unfair how you can just like use LeBron and just dunk every time. Like no one can stop him.
Yeah, dude, you don't use the good teams. Who's your team? Who's your 2K team? This is such a light business episode. Who's your 2K team?
The fucking Clippers, bro, and they
Oh, the
suck.
Clips. Let's go boats, dude.
They can't
You
make
feel
shit,
Harden
bro.
left, bro. I don't even know who's on this team anymore. My boys.
Not according to 2K. I just played as him last night.
Well, you got you got to buy the new 2K.
It's the new one.
Oh, is he actually still on there? Anyways, the boats, dude. They rebranded. Your boy Balmer might have ran Microsoft stock into the ground for a decade, but he's bringing the boats back, dude. Have you
Yeah.
bought merch yet?
If I bought merch, no, I haven't.
You gotta buy one boats hat,
I gotta buy a jersey, bro. My arms are looking good. I want to rep it shirtless. I want
dude.
people to know.
Basketball jerseys mid-key suck.
Hey, they suck if you are a skinny noodle armed
I
person.
get it, dude. I love flaunting my physical gym arms in a large. Apparently, I usually always buy like extra large. First of all, 2X nowadays is like an XL. Not because I'm huge, but because these, I don't know what buffoons, what fools are making these garments smaller, but I gotta buy a 2X to fit like an L.
First of all, your shirts, all your clothes are way too big, especially your shoes.
My shoes have about 3 to 4 sizes too big, but I'm pretty sure that's good for running.
What do you, no, it's bad for running. What are
That's
you
what
gonna
also
do?
someone told to me recently.
It's horrible for your ankles. They're gonna slip off. What if you're like
They'll
in an
slip off.
emergency and you need to run
I
away and
run,
you're fucking
run. It's not like I'm flopping around in them. And I've done that for a long time, low key. I remember back in when I was flaunting across the globe actually as a high schooler. Yeah, I was going out of country. I was going to a different country, different language, dude. I'm
you should
cultured.
you should get one pair of shoes that fit you correctly and just like compare.
I'll buy. I will compare. I'll buy a size 13. I believe is true to size. I'll see if that's too tight. I'm
Yeah,
no I'm no
like
12, dude.
yeah, no, 12 is like a little small, but maybe a
That's what I
13.
was thinking. Um. Anyways, I was buying a soccer jersey, and maybe because the Latinos, maybe they like soccer. What can I say that?
They enjoy it.
Uh, so maybe that's why they run small on the soccer. But a 2X LAFC jersey, rest in peace. My loyalty is changing from the Los Angeles Football Club to the San Diego Football Club as of next MLS season. You can
Oh
hop
no.
on. Do you want to hop on this soccer train? You
I
can
don't know.
play FIFA, dude. I did just uh unsubscribed from Microsoft Cloud, which was probably not their fault, but the Wi-Fi, the connectivity was real slow and it was unplayable, but whatever.
I guess I gotta buy FIFA so I can learn
Dude,
the players. Apparently, the new FIFA's $100. Why?
I don't know. That's kind of what video games run now.
The
You have a
fuck?
console though?
Huh?
You have a console?
Yeah, PS5.
You have to pay for online now.
You have to pay for online, correct? Yes.
Yeah.
It's like $10 a month or something. It might be
I think
15.
for a few decades.
But it's like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not gonna fucking play by myself.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
fuck? What
they
am I-
once the gaming industry really, they're like, hey, what if we just made them pay to do this thing that we used to do for free? It used to be Xbox. You needed only was the pay for online.
I am surprised they don't have commercials in between the 2K games.
Oh
Like
boy.
during
Dude,
timeout, they
actually,
play
I was
Pringles.
so I was paying for this. I was using Samsung TV, and you could pay Xbox Cloud. There's a bunch of different um, services, gaming services you could use, and it was like Nvidia's Game Cloud or something. And there was a wait time and ads next to it to play online. And that was pretty lame. Also, not good games. Anyways, NBA jerseys suck, dude. Except for like some of the old clip, like Suns stuff.
What am I gonna do with a hat with a basketball? What is it? The sun gonna be too bright
Dude,
in the
hats are
stadium?
sick. I love hats. Hats are my
Hats
thing.
are hats are great if they're appropriate. You see this? People see this and they think probably golf. Oh,
That's also why I wear my own hat, dude. I have a sick. It's a Chargers branded, but with my words on it.
that's an old ass hat. Did I give you that hat?
No, dude. This first of all isn't old. It came like this, which is also lame. The bill is way too big. It's orange underneath. They were doing like a San Diego throwback night at the Staples one year.
Oh yeah. Was I there or did you go by
It was
yourself?
Miles that was with me.
Oh,
San Diego, the old
Miles.
San Diego Clippers logo, which was representing the flag, the sails of the Clipper boats, which the San Diego Clippers were named after. Let's go boats.
You don't say.
Anyways, let's look through these Clippers hats on Ricker and Bond, dude. Clean hats, and you can
$45 for a
we're in the future now, and these are what things cost.
if you're
I
gonna
remember
buy
almost all the time, dude. Every once in a while, I get with the homie, no Diddy, and they're like, "Oh, dude, this burrito is expensive now, like $16 for a burrito." I'm like, "Yeah, that's like what things cost now."
where were you?
San Diego.
It's kind of a lot for a burrito.
It is a little bit, but like San Diego's next to the water.
Damn.
Los
Where did I
Angeles
go?
Clippers. Let's go boats. You could get a camo hat. I would get probably this one specifically because it shows the boats. And speaking of boats, the port union did their strike. They're okay with it now. U.S. dock workers and the United States Maritime Alliance have reached a tentative deal on wages and extended their contract through January 2025, which is not very long time for further negotiations. There was a week-long strike, Bonjen, and it impacted 14 East Coast and Gulf Coast ports, disrupted the U.S. supply chain with billions of dollars in goods stuck offshore and shipping costs rising. The union, which is kind of funny, most of the sentiment I saw online was like, dude, screw this union guy. Unions are apparently freaking out of favor now. Everybody loved unions back in the day.
These hats are pretty cool. Fuck.
I know, dude.
God damn it.
You wear a jersey, sometimes you're going to a function, it's whatever. It's like wearing a nice suit.
But if the hats are this cool, the jersey's gotta be cooler.
Check the jersey, bro. Check
Oh, they have a leash, dude. I can get one for my cat.
the leash. That was
No, a fucking not a leash, a collar.
that was
Oh,
that
it's
one
so
I was
cute.
excited,
She could be a Clippers cat.
Look at their jerseys, bro. look at their jerseys. Go to the hamburger menu, click jersey, and see if that's what you want to rock.
When did they make a fucking condor their
That was like
mascot?
some LA Staples trying to do something cool thing.
What does that have to do with?
Boats.
Yeah, they should have made
That was
like an
probably
anthropomorphic boat.
that that was probably some bomber stuff, to be honest.
I hate it.
Um, yeah, literally 2016. Bomber was like, "Oh, we got to do something." Loser.
That's a pretty cool bomber
Stick to
jackets.
like bomber jack. Yeah, I know, dude.
Where are the jerseys? Seems like they got everything here except for jerseys. Where are the
Click the
jerseys?
hamburger man.
Hamburger menu.
Yeah, where are you? ClippersHQ.com.
I'm on.
Almost,
Yeah,
almost like an ugly jersey.
jersey.
Almost.
Okay, we got the blue jersey. We got the white jersey. Ooh, the black jersey.
It's okay.
Looks pretty
I do like
clean.
that little the seam. Is that a little throwback? Okay, that's pretty cool. The old colors of the San Diego was like light blue, and the seam is light blue. I see what you're doing, Bomber.
Bro, these are $225.
That's just the price of things.
No, that's ridiculous.
Dude,
That's crazy. For a jersey,
that's what they run, dude, too, for an authentic, whatever that means.
they must be nice as fuck.
Okay, well, sometimes you get a soccer jersey or something, and the logos and stuff are of a material that is not great, that you don't want on you. But
Like, what's the difference between the $200 jerseys and the 100?
material and maybe the like logo material might look a little worser. Um,
Yeah, the cheapest are 140. Now let's go on over to Amazon and look up Clippers jerseys.
uh,
Because
I do remember one time I bought a Warriors jersey that was not like whatever they call it, the premium one, and it was definitely not good. It was basically like a crappy running shirt.
these jerseys look a lot worse, but they're $50.
Clippers, dude. Clippers playing at the Intuit Dome. Everybody likes it and everybody wants it.
I wish I had some friends that were Clipper fans out here so I
Yeah,
could go enjoy a game with them.
I mean,
Maybe Miles would go.
sometimes it's more fun to go by yourself. You don't have to worry about people dying.
Dying. What the?
Yeah.
Is that what you worry about when you go out with your friends?
Maybe just a family member, but
They could probably die whether you're with your friends or not. So might as
yeah,
well just enjoy the night.
it's on my dime. I pay for their death.
Oh, really?
No.
You collecting that
Intuit Dome,
sweet, sweet.
Inglewood, dude.
How much are
Um,
tickets?
Probably premium now.
Fuck yeah, they gotta pay. They gotta pay those fucking contractors.
Right next to SoFi too, and a theater.
Oh, we're still in preseason. The regular season starts the 23rd against the Suns at the Dome. Let's get some tickets.
Do it.
Let's see how much they
Tons,
are.
dude. And a crypto-based Bitcoin ATM right across from the Intuit Dome.
Yeah, apparently they use facial recognition to like pay for stuff there.
Ooh, that's
That's
a
crazy.
little against my rights.
Straight to fucking
Boggle.
Microsoft.
SoFi. And right next to this what you call theater dome arena block, you got Walgreens, you got Subway. This is the best episode yet. You got
They're like $150.
That's not bad. But are you gonna stand in the wall, dude? The Clipper fan wall? No
Probably
sitting,
not.
like soccer. Nothing like 82 games of standing. For
The NBA is on Amazon Prime this year, right?
I'm not sure. Let's
I
see
think
what's going
so.
on.
Well,
Yeah,
when
because
are they?
they tried to get my boys off of there, and everybody loves a show that was on inside the NBA, and probably the best. I really rarely watch like sporting media unless it's like playoff stuff, but especially like talking heads talking about sports, I'm a no go on. But inside the NBA, you had Shaq, you had my boy Ernie, Yeah, my boy, the Jet, Kenny Smith, and Charles Barkley, and they were a hoot and a riot.
Did you know you could watch these games in VR
No,
on the MetaQuest?
no, oh, maybe I've seen kind of clips.
And yeah, apparently
And
they started last year.
have you seen that new thing that's popping up on Jen? It's a new thing popping up. These retail stores, and they show you a wall of your sporting event of choice, and you go to like a w- wing joint, and but it's like an immersive sporting experience.
No, I
Yeah,
haven't.
isn't that? Yeah. I wish I could know keywords to Google, but yeah, you basically go to like a what's the wing spot? Uh, Buffalo Wild Wings, but instead of uh like a bunch of TVs, it's a giant wall of, and it's like you're sitting on the sideline.
Do you have to wear glasses or
No, I think it's just a big old wall.
interesting?
And I would love to partake in some adult beverages at a place and see some probably not a boats game, but maybe a boats playoff game.
I'm really interested to see how this looks in VR.
Do you have a headset?
No,
Well,
I don't. But I
the
mean, they're cheap as fuck now, so maybe I'll grab one.
NBA signed a new 11-year media agreement with the Walt Disney Company that provides you such media outlets as ESPN, NBC Universal, and Amazon Prime Video through 2035 through 36 season. Disney,
On Meta?
uh, I don't see anything about Meta, just the media agreements of NBA and these three companies.
Oh, I see.
Disney, home in the finals, Christmas Day, etc., etc., etc. NBCU to telecast opening night. Prime Video to stream the NBA Cup, which is now a thing. Play-in tournament Thursday and Friday nights. And a strategic partner and third-party global destination of NBA League Pass.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what's but this. Oh, they have a schedule for VR. 2023-2024 NBA VR schedule. Games will be available in NBA Arena and Meta's Horizons World app and in the X Stadium app, which everybody knows what that is. We're talking October 25, October 28. We're just all the things. But what about the boats? There's literally not one boats. Oh,
They
yeah.
don't have boats games? No
No,
boats
there's
games?
boats games. I had to type in LA instead of Los Angeles.
Who is the company that sets up the VR cameras at the games?
Probably like a third party meta thing. Let's
Maybe.
not Google it and ChatGPT it. ChatGPT, can I do voice in desktop? No, pretty lame. I saw they popped up like a QR square to try to do a advertisement for the advanced voice. I was like, geez, you guys are in like startup founder mode, if you will.
Really? Didn't they just raise like 6 billion?
But like the mindset, the grind set, dude?
Grind set?
The grind set of constantly doing updates like your Facebook in your 29th year as a company. Who does VR cameras for NBA to stream to Meta? ChatGPT says, as they browse roadtovr.com, I almost bought a VR site from somebody. I still might see if his price
A
went.
VR site?
It was kind of just like targeted towards old people doing VR stuff. The NBA
Interesting.
streams its games in VR through a partnership with Meta. Utilizing the MetaQuest headset, fans can do stuff on apps like Xstadium and Meta Horizon. Xstadium, developed by Yerba Buena VR, provides an immersive experience with 180-degree viewing options for select games. And that makes you think, will the Clippers be good this season? Is James Harden still on the Clippers? Who knows? Pretty sure.
Or did fucking Ballmer blow his wealth? Well, not really, 'cause he's like the third richest person in the world. but I'm sure this was nothing for him.
I can't wait to own the San Diego FC team.
I can't wait to
Artists
buy the
still,
Clippers from Steve.
I'm good off the Clippers unless it's a good price, Steve. Steve, how much are we talking?
It can't be super high because I mean
Oh, I mean,
it's probably higher now since I got that
relatively
Steve.
other
Yeah.
stuff. Let's see. The last NBA team sold was the Phoenix Suns for only $4 billion in 2023. Not bad, not bad.
Or was it was like a firm that bought it?
Well, the Phoenix Suns were the last NBA franchise to be sold with billionaire. We got a lot of ads as I try to do a podcast.
Nice. Good shit,
Uh,
dude.
Businessman Matt Ishbia purchasing it for a record-setting $4 billion, which is kind of what happens as you go more time in the future. It goes up and up and up. Matt Ishbia is the CEO and chairman of mortgage lender United Wholesale Mortgage. He's in I'm in the mortgage business. He's also the majority owner of the WNBA Phoenix Mercury alongside his older brother Justin, who is also a billionaire and a founding partner of Shore Capital. And we'll go into the Shore Capital next episode on Rick Rambon. Like I said in the intro, my goodness, probably the best episode yet. And you enjoyed it.
I hope you did, and I hope you take this knowledge far. Everyone.
Enjoy the day. Bye.
Love you.